Hi! So we're back for part 2.
We still can't stop laughing.
Terra's trip to Modor. And also...
This is going to be a 3-part saga. Or 6 if you're Peter Jackson and you're feeling funky.
Or if you're Liz and Sherry and we're not even drinking.
We're not. I was just about to say that. This is not no alcohol.
This is not alcohol induced whatsoever.
In fact, we just had hot dogs.
Yeah. And my 6-year-old is out playing with Josh, and which is why there's no alcohol, because I have to drive and I am responsible. Don't let these two tell you anything else.
For the most
They
part.
lie.
Lie.
So we will move past the Sharpay boobs and the ball
Trench
cap.
coat vagina. Okay, so
Which,
moving
for
on.
the record, it's not that bad. We're just making fun of Terra because we're hazing her right now because she hasn't made videos, and
exactly. She hasn't told you herself, so now we need to up the descriptions.
So are there any other issues that you've had since you've had surgery?
Well, I don't know if they've noticed, but my hair is a different length, and I've cut it off several times at this point, because I bald like a mofo. My hair, to begin with, was baby fine, and very, very, I fell out with PCOS, to begin with, so I was used to, like, clumpage. That was no big deal. I went from clumpage to ballage. Just, like, giant wads falling off all at once. You can attest to this. On the pillow, in the shower.
That's sexy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you at least clean out your own shower drain? Were you considerate?
I tried.
Okay.
There were days I forgot.
You got point A for effort.
There were days that I remembered the wad that came off my head, but not the drain. That's often what happened. Because that's not all, like, in the drain. That was like 1/3 of what would come off.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Terra's terrifying.
Because it's like I washed a cat. In the like, seriously. Like,
so
my normal hair loss is 1/3 of her third. Like,
So
my
1/6?
hair. Yeah, so 1/6 of...
Yeah.
Or 6 of her. Like, I mean, I'll get, like, a little bit of hair in the drain, but, I mean, and I'm not thin, but I've thinned out.
Yeah, but you have really thick hair to begin with.
I did. I had, like, a mop of hair. My aunt's like, wow, when I wash your hair, I actually see your scalp now. And I'm like, oh, great. So,
Like, if it wasn't for her aunt, she'd have to go to one of those, like, ethnic hair shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that thick.
it's also extremely curly, which...
You can't tell right now?
because it's so short.
You don't like Shirley Temple? Yeah.
Yeah, Maria knows because she's known me since
Like,
I was 13.
Yeah.
Water retention. Like, you could, like, shake the water off of it.
Like
The
a
kind
poodle.
of hair
She was like a
Where
poodle.
when it was, like, down to my shoulders and I'd put it in a bun after getting out of the shower, the next morning I would wake up and my hair would still be damp.
Wow.
Yeah.
I only get a little dampage, but it looks really curly and really pretty.
Yeah.
You guys aren't going to see that, because this
So,
didn't happen last night.
so hair loss is definitely a problem.
Yes, so I went from, like, here to here, and now I'm, like, up to here.
So how much of it is the PCOS, do you think, and how much of it is just weight loss surgery related? Because I know in my own research there's been, that comes up a lot, whether it's just vitamin deficiency or something like that.
Well, we looked at my vitamins, and the only thing that was off balance was my B12. So
Okay.
it's not particularly a vitamin deficiency, and it would be hard to figure out if it's PCOS because I'm leveling off hormonally or because I'm losing the weight and there's that shock to the system.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just no way to tell. It's potion bottle.
Mix it up and see what happens.
So there's just no way to tell. I have, like, a lot in this scalpel area, so what we did at first was do bangs to try to, like, cover this up, and that wasn't working out so well, so it's like, after a while, I was like, alright, let's just chop it and see what we get. I like it now. It's the shortest I've ever had my hair, and I considered going and getting, like, a hairpiece or a wig. I don't think I'm going to do that.
Why not? You could get some pretty cool things. Like,
Yeah.
you could get, like,
You can get like purple hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could rock like some blues, and you can just have like the whole rainbow. You could have a rainbow.
It's true.
The kids at your job would love it.
They would. They call me Baldy now.
Oh no!
Tweens are assholes.
They are.
All those jerks.
13-year-old boys are real twats.
I can't threaten them on the internet.
Bald hairy cat twats.
No. I can't say anything. She can say anything you want.
No, I know, but we'll probably get hate comments if I threaten people who pick on you. Especially since they're underage.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
We have a friend watching. She's not taking on this experience. So, what kind of activities have you been doing?
I swim, I bike ride, I occasionally run, I walk, I play tag, or hide and go seek, or water balloon toss. I'm very active at my job, if you can't tell. I spend my day running around with kids after school, doing programs and stuff like that for the library. So I usually get in a lot of steps that way. If anybody doesn't know, you can go on my Fitbit and be like, oh wow, that's kind of... I go up and down stairs a lot. So that way. At the end of the day, it's like 10 levels.
So you haven't lost your ass. That's what you're saying.
Oh no, I've lost my ass. It's completely gone.
Okay.
But I still go up and down stairs a lot. I do personal training once a week. And I do bike rides. I don't know. This week was kind of weird. I only did my personal training. And Courtney and I are actually doing an 11-mile bike ride tomorrow. God help us. God help us.
Yay!
We can do 15 miles. But
on a trail.
On a trail that's flat. This is road racing.
With elevation.
Oh.
God help us.
Dun dun dun.
I am probably going to die tomorrow. Because I am still 260 pounds, so biking 260 pounds up an incline is not easy.
Okay, so raise your hand if you would like a video update after the race. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. That hands out it. So you...
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll do a we survived video.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be long. Dying video.
Or something. Courtney had to be picked up by the ambulance.
Something. We want to know. We want in the moment raw emotions on how it went.
Okay.
I was just going to be sobbing.
It's fine. It's okay. That's what we want.
The problem is that not only are we doing an 11-mile bike race this weekend, in 2 weeks we are doing another one.
Yes.
It's 15 miles.
I think like 14.
Again, another update video? Yes? Okay.
And so if we do really badly at this one, we're fucked for the other one.
So how are you liking the bike riding? Because I know Courtney's been fantastic except for some ass aching, but that happens to everybody.
There's a little ass aching, but I like it. I get really...
the no ass aching?
Yeah. When you don't have an ass and all there are bones. Ache. To bike riding.
The super cushiony bike seat doesn't...
It helps a little. It helps...
Should we tie a stuffed animal to you?
It helps up to, like, when you're doing so many miles. So, like...
It only goes so far.
It only goes so far. I have to, like, work my way up to more mileage with my butt training and doing more squats. Which, we do a lot of squats in my personal training session to begin with. But we will do more. And, I don't know. I get bored with scenery a lot. So if it's too flat, I get, like... kind of like, okay, what else is next?
So we can't hear you complaining about the inclines tomorrow.
No, I actually had more fun when, I found, well, not more fun, but challenging, I guess you would say. I took my bike down when I went to go see my mother, and she lives in Yonkers. And if you don't know Yonkers, it's the city of 7 hills. The whole place is just giant hills upon hills upon hills. So there's nowhere to go. There's, like, flat. There's no such thing as flat. So my mother lives on one of the second highest hills of Yonkers. And so I did, like, all of the mini hills in between and stuff like that. I did about, it was like 5.5 miles.
Awesome.
And
But it was like an 800-foot gain, right?
yeah, it was 800-foot gain.
It was a pretty good gain. It was a pretty good gain. I mean, considering we only get like 250, 300-foot gain around here, if that.
Yeah. So I liked the challenge of it.
Well, tomorrow you're going to be challenged.
I'm going to
Yay!
be challenged to the end of sanity.
In traffic. So,
what else?
what would you say to somebody just starting their journey?
Liquid diet is always going to suck, but it does get better. Be patient with yourself, because I know that there were times where I kind of would get frustrated in social situations. Either A, intimidated about the menu and trying to figure out what I can actually eat, especially when you're on very strict diet limitations in the very beginning. But also, like, seeing people consume whole plates and you literally take, like, 10 bites of something, not even. And you're like, oh, I would have housed that. And now I can't even, like, get halfway.
Devil's advocate, though, does it feel kind of nice not to house it?
Yes, now it does. Before, it was kind of stressful. And I am, like, a very anxious person, so that was stressing me out to begin with. But now it's kind of a relief to be like, I legit cannot eat all of this, and that's okay.
Well, okay. I think we'll leave it there, because there's a little one outside that's
Yes.
probably, and Josh is probably about to kill one of us.
We're not sure how long he's gonna handle this.
So, I'm gonna peace out unless there's something else you'd like to say.
It looks like you want to say something.
There's one last thing I want to say. Don't let people at work make you feel like you're anorexic. That's
What do you mean?
when all you do is eat sandwich meat or really small salads. Like, people start asking questions and are very concerned about you. And even, like, I've educated them and they know that I have a very tiny stomach. There can be some judgment at lunchtime when everybody else is...
Is it outward judgment or that you're feeling people?
No, there's, like...
Well, they're just
They say stuff.
They're dumb jerks. That's what we'll classify them as. Because you've educated them, they don't want to listen, so they're dumb jerks.
So just don't let them get to you.
Don't let anybody get to you.
Yeah, don't let the haters get you. You just
Just do you.
Ew.
Do a Taylor Swift.
Ew.
Come on. I gave you Modor.
And hairless cat vaginas. That's what you get when the three of us get in a room together.
God help us.
Sorry, YouTube. That was a lot to handle.
I feel we should do this more often.
Maybe a little. Yeah, I think we should tie her down to a chair and make her do this more often.
Yeah.
There's so much peer pressure in this room, you have no fucking idea right now.
Sometimes peer pressure can be good.
Yes, because now you guys
There's
have
good
an
peer
update.
pressure, and then there's bad peer pressure.
We're not making her smoke or have a gun to her head. We just have a stupid video that I would put up if she didn't do this. Where I chased her around with the camera saying, give us an update, give us an update.
It's kind of funny. We might put that up as a be real.
No.
Oh,
We're not putting
oh,
up the
Courtney,
real.
should we tell them what we did today real quick? With the pants.
Oh, yeah.
So Maria
You tell them.
is now where Maria tried on some of my fat pants because we thought they'd fit Maria.
Because she recently just left my weight size.
Right. So but her body shape is different. So we tried pants on like 22s, and I was so fat. Oh my god. So
Not
Which
the
is
point.
so nice, right?
You're going
Like,
the right way.
giving your
Right,
friend your
right, no.
pants and...
hey, if they fit, whatever.
Exactly.
So it looked like she was carrying a load in the back of her pants. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But my favorite part was when she put on my capris. And they went down to like mid-calf. And she looked like she was preparing for a flood.
For the record, I told her she should take pictures for
But,
what
like,
she's
she
having
went-
that day. She said no.
No. But she went to like it was like she went to the donation bin and just grabbed the first pair of pants she could find in preparation for a flood, and it was not cute. So it kind of put things in perspective. I also put on my skirt from my high school graduation, which was 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago now, actually. And it was like 4 inches too big. So I am now like below my high school size, which is bizarre. But anyway, there's a little one back in, so we're going to head going, and this is almost 30 minutes of video
That's what, hold on,
nobody
just
needed
really
to
quick
see.
in 2 seconds, since this is going on all 3 of our channels. Non-scale victory for me, because this whole clothing thing started because I wanted a bathing suit. I haven't owned a bathing suit in 10 years. So the fact that I have the confidence to even imagine this happening is a pretty big fucking deal for me. So, holla. Okay, we're done.
And she actually is taking home 2 different bathing suits that fit her, so.
Yes. Really fancy ones from Courtney. Yay!
Okay, thank you, YouTube.
Bye!